Well, now we're back at the office, guys, and let's go ahead and unbox the PLX from Olight and see what it's all about. See what all comes inside this beautiful white with a nice little tether on the top of it. Olight box. So let's see what they got going on and see what it all comes with, so you guys know exactly what you're getting into with this PLX. And, well, let's go ahead and unbox this thing and see what we got going on. So just slide it open. Pull the tab open. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Here is the light itself. It kind of looks like a TLR7 sub, I will say that. But it is actually a little bit bigger than it. So, looks like we just got a couple of regular functions. We got a push button on the left and right side. And then we have a switch here, which actually does function the spotlight, or which way, or the floodlight. So that is a nice feature, I will say that. We'll get into more of the features here in a little bit. So let's go ahead and push this to the side. Flip this over. And as you see, we have a little box in the back side of this. And this has to be probably the nicest looking Allen set that I've ever seen. That is very, very clean. I do like the little feature, like little details to this. So I will say Olight definitely 10 out of 10 on the Allen set here. You got an Allen set this side and on this side. And I'm assuming you could probably use this as a little pry tool on this end, but this definitely is pretty clean, I will say that. Next up is this little box that comes inside, well, another box, and it comes with a nice little charger, which is USB-C. So I mean, any phone charger will work with this as well. So this is very interesting because in the past, Olight has used a kind of like a magnetic connector for their charging systems. So this is a very nice addition, because then say I'm driving around and this light does die, I can still recharge it with my cell phone charger. So just kind of as a quick comparison, this is the Olight Blard, or Ballard, as some other people will say. And just a little bit of a size comparison. They're about the same size, I will say that. But this is a magnetic charging port on the top of it. So a lot of Olights do have this feature, whereas this one has a rechargeable feature, and it can be accessed from this little door here on the bottom. You just plug in your USB-C and just charge it up. Give it a good old chargeruno. Next up in this little box is a tiny screw and a GL rail adapter, which, for your Glocks and everything. So that is very nice. Comes with a extra screw and a adapter, so you can put this on multitude of different firearms, and we will demonstrate that here in a second. And of course, finally, we got the little manual that comes in this nice little thing, and on the other side it does tell you, please fully charge before, well, use. So always fully charge your products before you use them, because you don't want to damage them. So first, you got the user manual, which is very nice. Comes with a QR code, so go ahead and scan that up, and gives you a little bit more information and details. But this just tells you warranties, basic information on the light itself. Then it tells you a little bit of picture instructions for those of us like me who have the TISM, so we can just sit there and read them and look at pictures, because pictures are nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how you would put this on, well, any firearm. So this does have the ability to be put on most firearms, from pistols to rifles. So we're going to go ahead and put it on one of my most favorite pistols of all time, the Canik TP9 SC Elite. But let me go ahead and show you guys something real quick. The difference between some of the older mounting styles compared to this mounting style. So here is the Olight Ballard, and this does have a quick detach mount on here, which is very nice, especially because I could just leave this part here on my firearm and then just take this off. Just slides right back on if I can get it, and it does have the ability to adjust with these screws here to different firearms. So that is a nice feature, I will say, on this. But this is completely different. This kind of reminds me of the Streamlight TLR7, I will say that. But we're going to go ahead and show you guys how you would mount this on most or majority of pistols. First thing you're going to need is this little tool that comes with it, and I didn't touch bases on this earlier, but this part here does act as a screwdriver for the side of it, so you can tighten and loosen this screw here. So I kind of figured that's what that was, but just want to touch bases with you guys, let you know this is what that's for. So you're going to go ahead and take your Allen key and go ahead and loosen that top screw. And once that screw is loose, you can go ahead and take this other adapter out. What I need to do is actually just flip it the other direction and put it back on, and take that same screw and put it back in, and go ahead and tighten that. And that does have blue thread lock on there, guys. So if you want to, you can go ahead and put more thread lock on there, but I wouldn't put any more, solely based on the fact of how small that screw actually is. So go ahead and keep tightening until you get resistance, and obviously just kind of a little snug. Keep it from coming out. Now you guys might be wondering about how much this thing is going to cost you and where you can pick one up. You guys can go ahead and click the link in the description. It will bring you to the Amazon link to where you can pick one of these beautiful things up. Again, I really do appreciate Olight for giving me the opportunity to review this product and give my honest opinion on it. Now, guys, again, you can pick one of these up for about 119 cheeseburgers, and well, that's not a bad price, honestly, especially when you got a bunch of other competitors out there. You know, you got Streamlight, which isn't bad, but I would say this thing gives Streamlight a run for its money. It's sleek, it's small, and it's not extremely heavy. Again, for everyday carry, this is actually perfect, I would say. So I would definitely recommend this flashlight for you guys. Go ahead, pick one up. Link is in the description, and let me know what you guys think. Now, if you guys have made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate you guys sticking by and hanging out with me, and I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, because it helps my channel out and it helps us grow even more. And if you guys want to help the channel out even more, go ahead and check out Renegade Reaper Co. and pick up one of my merch shirts. You know, I got a bunch of different shirts on there. We got limited time offers, and, you know, we got coffee mugs, cleaning mats, because, you know, you don't want to make your grandmother mad because you just stained her coffee table with gun oil now, do you? So go ahead and pick up one of those cleaning mats or just a shirt. Helps the channel out, and it helps me out. So guys, if you want to help support the channel in other ways, check that out, and I really do appreciate that. But again, guys, let me know what you guys think of the Olight PL X. Pick one up for yourselves, and I'll see you, beautiful Tism people, on the next video. This is my brand new RPG 7. It's cool. Nothing too big.